My name is Gina Clausen-Lozier, and I'm an attorney with the law firm of Berger Singerman. I'm here today with meteorologist Lorna Lesky of the CBS 12 News team. As an attorney who represents insureds against insurance companies to recover property damages, I am very familiar with the catastrophic impacts of hurricanes. We're here today to share some information about hurricanes and maybe some facts that you may not know. Every year, various institutes offer predictions of what a hurricane season will be. I find that sometimes these predictions are, unpredictable. Lauren, can you give us some information as to what data these institutes analyze to come up with these predictions?
So there's a lot of different things that these institutions will look at. So Colorado State University and NOAA, those are generally the two forecasts that we look for every year. So for example, Colorado State University, they look at specific points in the Atlantic Ocean, random places, random longitude and latitude points in the ocean, and they study just that specific environment. So it's very, very scientific. One of the biggest things that forecasters will look at, which I think is a term that everyone's familiar with hearing, is El Nino,
yes,
which is a different oscillation, and it changes the temperatures of the Pacific Ocean versus the Atlantic Ocean. So when we're in an El Nino pattern, which it looks like we're going to be in one within the next few months, towards the end of summer as we head into fall and winter, that means that our season will generally be below average. And that's the pattern that we've been seeing. It's been very warm in the Pacific, which means it's been very cool in the Atlantic in terms of where it should be on average. And so looking at El Nino is one way in which forecasters can predict what type of season we'll have.
So what were the predictions for the 2018 season?
So earlier in the year, right around April, when April and May is when the predictions came out, Colorado State University and NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, both came out with predictions saying we're going to be right around to maybe just slightly above average. Now, they're going to adjust their predictions as the seasons go on, and they did, and now they're predicting a below average season.
So what can we expect for the end of the hurricane season then this year?
So because we're getting closer to potentially being under an El Nino type of setup, it means that our season could potentially be below average, which is great for us. We don't want to see a lot of hurricanes coming here.
Right.
Now today we actually did just have our 5th storm get named, but it's up in the northern Atlantic. It's not coming here. It's not of impact to us. So they're seeing more and more that El Nino will be forming, which is cooling off our Atlantic Ocean waters. We also have a lot of very dry air coming in off of Africa. The Saharan dust layer, which is literally a layer of dust from the Saharan desert, is moving across the atmosphere and moving across the Atlantic Ocean, and that's also lowering our numbers. So right now it still looks like we will see a below average season.
Okay. Well, we hope that these predictions hold true and that we see the remaining of the season to be below average. And we thank you for watching.